Good evening, everyone. This is Dylan Kimlin, live from the Pickleball Wellington Cup, watching the Open Men's Singles semi-final. We have James Wilson furthest from the camera, and he is up against Connor Robertshaw. James on fire right now. Quick 4 points. Wilson notified me that he is representing the Canterbury Pickleball region. We had Robertshaw perform earlier today. Jumping back in the booth, are we?
Yeah.
Lovely. You can commentate on these two because no doubt you've been versing them.
Yeah.
Reintroduce yourself for the people that haven't talked to you yet. Great shot there by Robertshaw.
So I'm Jordan Halliday.
Yep.
Yeah, and just, I've got a bit of insight on these two players. Obviously, Connor Robertshaw on the close side, also a local, so I played against him many times. And yeah, he's a great player, humongous forehand, and great athleticism.
I swear he's grown taller since I last filmed him.
Yeah, taller, leaner, stronger. He's been doing a lot of work in the gym. He's going 7 days a week, 2 to 3 times a day. He is serious about his muscles.
Connor, you might have a admirer, mate. He'll be watching this later on. And
yeah, okay.
And have you played against James at all?
I just lost to James, so
yeah.
I went down in the quarters.
Yeah.
So James, very big tennis background. Obviously, he's got some good offense off both wings. But yeah, Connor's good at using angles and putting the ball in spots where you don't want to hit it. So yeah,
fair call. Yeah, currently 2-point lead to Robertshaw. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Must be 3-4 from reading it right. Either way, great rally.
Yes.
Goes wide. Robertshaw tying it up.
And you talk about the forehand, but one of Connor's huge advantages is being so tall. He's got a lot of length.
Ooh, just wide. Yep.
So and singles taking the ball out of the air is really important and taking away time. So Connor, that's a huge asset for him, and he makes good use of it, really.
Oh, what a shot.
Nice.
Gets the net roll. However, I think Wilson's backhand shot was phenomenal regardless. Well played.
Yeah, that's one of James's favourite shots. Loves finding that forehand quite low. Gets a lot of top spin on that ball and puts him well out of position for the next ball. So he likes to use that a lot as a set-up shot and then come in and put away the next ball. That's a play that you see a lot from James.
That was well played there by Robertshaw. He saved himself. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Open up the face of the paddle down the right side of the court.
Yeah, definitely. And one other thing to notice is that James is a lefty, and being a local as well, he plays against me, who I'm left-handed, and against Will Dewhurst.
Yep, I had him earlier today.
Yeah. So 2 left-handers. And so he says he prefers playing against lefties.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
Currently 5-4. If I saw Connor's hand movements right there, you can see he's trying to pump himself up.
Yeah.
So how much is singles played here in New Zealand? Is it a common thing?
Not really. That's kind of usually reserved for some of the younger athletes. There's a few of the people that dabble in it. So it's becoming more popular, and especially with a lot of tennis players converting to pickleball, you see a lot more players kind of popping up on the singles court that you don't know.
Yep.
And a year or two ago, if you didn't know the people, it pretty much wasn't a tough game. But now you can't get relaxed at all.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Anyone can give you a decent game wherever they're from, however long they've been playing. Yeah.
Big hit, put away. Scrambling effort there by Wilson, but just unsuccessful in the end. Just on 8:30 at the moment here in Wellington. This will be 1 game to 11, win by 2. First team to 6.
I believe it's 3 games to 11 since this is a semi.
No.
Is it 1?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
bang. Great shot.
Yeah.
Actually, it'll be 1 game to 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1 game to 15, swap at 8. So that there should be... Well, if we're following the same format that the ladies did earlier today.
Yeah, okay.
Straight into the net. Wilson gets it back.
Yeah. I mean,
Proper.
yeah, something we're seeing a lot of in the singles game is people going more for their serves.
Yep.
People are starting to realize just how important it is, and you're seeing a lot more missed serves, but it's because they're aiming quite deep and trying to get themselves ahead in the points. Oh, nice.
Yeah, double bounce.
Yeah.
Well placed there by Wilson. Oh, he read it well, just struck it too hard, goes long. You can see that singles is also very much a endurance sport.
Yes.
Fitness comes into play. One thing that is really positive, and I know a lot of Australian players would like to see it, is that the Wellington Cup has had their, oh, what a shot, what a recovery. Oh, diving effort. Robertshaw goes flying, unable to get it back. There's incredible enthusiasm for the ball. But having the singles first is actually preferred by a lot of players in Australia.
Okay.
So it's a good thing that the Cup is doing that. What a shot, Wilson.
Yeah.
3-point lead.
I mean, it's interesting as well. Some people over in here in New Zealand, they go in with the mentality that they're using the singles as means to warm up for the doubles. But I mean, a lot of these later games are mostly athletes that are kind of in it to win it, you know.
Yep.
An interesting thing from Connor is that you don't usually see him take a lot of timeouts, but
In singles, it's a must.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
They're going to have a breather. We're going to go to a commercial break. I'm just going to double check the score with the gentlemen. But we'll be back live as soon as our fellas have had a bit of a drink. And we'll continue this pretty awesome game so far. All right, welcome back. We are back straight into it, and we've just had a chat with the gentleman and found out that it is 3 games to 11. So I think we've actually made time. It is just past 8:30 here at the moment, but there were discussions of going through till 10. But I think we've cleared up a bunch of time, so it's good that the gentleman can play 3 games to 11. That is the traditional format. We'll see what the call is. I'm guessing it's wide because Robertshaw's gone to the odd end of the court. So it's 9-9. Wilson serving. Close game. Pouncing, putting it away. So how did you fare against these guys?
So I haven't played Connor in the Wellington Cup, but I just played James and went down to him. So, I mean, we had a long game and ended up losing it 11.
Oh,
nice
wow.
shot. Great shot on the full stretch as well.
That was unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, James is very good at scrambling during those points, and usually you see him go cross-court quite often, especially on that forehand side. Loves finding people's backhands as well, and if he can get it dipping the way he did just then.
Yeah, that was mental.
Yeah.
Game point situation here for James Wilson. Robertshaw trying to defend, opens it up, puts it away.
Yeah.
Saves the point, side out.
Yeah.
Got a timeout here on the side of Wilson. Both gentlemen do get 2 timeouts and 1 medical timeout for the entirety of the match should they decide to use it. We're going to go through to another commercial break. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors supporting the Pickleball Wellington Cup. We are back into it, and we're straight into a service error, which actually funny little fact for you here. Usually the person that calls the timeout will force the error on the opposition.
Yeah.
Robert Shaw gets it back straight away though.
Yeah.
Close game, 9-10. I'm very excited to be able to showcase Connor in the Major League Pickleball Australia events later on in the year. Firefight, good hands. Bang,
Yeah.
put away. That was a tremendous rally. Tied game, 10 apiece. We are going to keep on going until someone gets a 2-point lead.
Yeah.
Wilson doing his best to ensure Robert Shaw has to earn those points. Oh, okay. It must have been a...
I believe there's a kitchen fault there from James.
Ah, okay. Oh, good honesty there.
Yeah.
Dying points of the game.
Yeah.
And he'll take the victory, Robert Shaw,
Yes.
from that call. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Tremendous sportsmanship by both gentlemen.
Yeah.
Connor Robershaw taking the first one. They're going to have a bit of a breather and then we'll jump through into our next semi-final. So the gentlemen are just having a chat. We've had our tournament director, Chris, come over and have a yarn with the fellas. Looks like we're all good. And you're not wrong about them having short timeouts.
Yeah.
They did have an opportunity for a breather there, but not the case. We're straight back into game 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people in New Zealand are only just starting to realise how valuable timeouts are.
A lot of strategy with it.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, that's one of the things that I liked about James's game is that he's very unafraid to take timeouts, and he takes them at very good strategic points during the match.
Yeah, it's a general rule of thumb in Australia that if you lose 3 quick points, you immediately call a time. Just to halt that momentum that your opposition are building. Should Wilson putting that out? Oh,
I believe that was the end of the first game. I'm not entirely sure why they took another timeout.
no, I
there.
reckon they went to 15
Okay.
because that was what the ladies did at the start, and Chris did jump in when they were at 11 points,
Okay.
and Connor did just get a flurry
yes,
of points.
yes.
I reckon that's what's occurred. So
Right.
just they're following the same format as the women's singles
Right.
that we saw earlier.
Okay.
It's a bit of a shame because I was looking forward to 3. That was a very good
Yes.
game.
Yes. Yeah.
So it looks like
definitely.
Connor Robertshaw will go through to the gold. James Wilson played tremendously well, just going down in the end.
Yeah.
Crowd on their feet, clapping along, fair enough too. A good show for all. But we're going to close down the stream for now. We'll be back straight into it as soon as our gold medal participants are ready to go. We will see Robertshaw in that gold. For James Wilson, he can compete for the bronze, which is pretty awesome. So, do you know who else is playing in the?
I believe it's Will and a guy called Ray from, I believe, somewhere in America. We had a tour group come over with Jay.
All right.
Yeah, and I think he was with them.
Okay.
I might be wrong about that, but I haven't seen Ray before. Yesterday when Jay had an open session with his tour group. So
Okay.
yeah. So
We will find out soon enough who these gentlemen are.
yeah,
But thank you as always for tuning in. Thank you for jumping in the commentary booth. You did well.
all good.
But we'll be back live as soon as our next set of players are ready to go. Thank you as all for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.